Planning occasional get-togethers or reunions to relive shared memories is one of the practical tips to nurture and sustain precious connections and friendships forged during childhood. These gatherings provide an opportunity to sustain the bond and create new moments together. This is why the Ikoyi and Victoria Island reunion was created, and according to the convener, Mr. Gbenga Shukefun, the aim of this year's reunion is to remember departed souls over the years, reflect, and be thankful to God.
This is a gathering that started just about a few years before COVID. We came together. A lot of us, grew up in the Ikoyi, Victoria Island area. Went to Corona School, Adrao International School, St. Gregory's College, Holy Child College, and we've come together, okay, to just come together and celebrate ourselves and also remember our departed friends. We lost a few friends to COVID during childhood days. We lost a few friends, so we've come here together, to just remember our lost friends and just celebrate ourselves and network, see where we all are.
He said that the group would embark on more charity projects in the coming years.
We've done feeding projects, just ad hoc, where we come together and then we go and feed the needy. We've gone other projects where, we planned a few during COVID, but we're going to be doing more during the year. This year we're mainly focused on the male child and trying to see how we can use that activism to stop male child trafficking. As you know, male child trafficking has been my own pet project for a while. I wrote a book that is with the same thing called Adigun. And, this is all part of the whole process of creating that activism.
Emphasis was placed on the importance of building strong friendships and upholding peace, love, and unity in the nation, irrespective of tribe or ethnicity.
I think that, there has to be a little bit more said about the unity of Nigeria, unification of all Nigerians. When we grew up in Ikoyi and VI back in the days, we did not know Igbo. I didn't even understand who was who. We all grew up as children, and we loved each other. There was no divide. As a matter of fact, there were no fences. There were just houses. And I think that we remember those times. And I think we want to use our memory to try and create a Nigeria where everyone is one in that Nigeria. And we remember how it was back in the 70s and the 60s, where nobody knew who was who. And I think we can still go back there. And that's where we're going.
Ikoyi Victoria Island reunion. Those of us who grew up in Ikoyi and Victoria Island, most of us are in our 50s, some in their 60s, decided to come back and relive our childhood and meet each other, network. I remember the good old Nigeria when we were friends across religion, across ethnicity. We knew ourselves to be neighbors, friends. We didn't know, we were not bothered about where we came from, about tribe nor religion. We're one. Coming together in a reunion and also remembering our friends who have passed. In fact, when the list was being compiled, I realized that people that I thought were abroad, some of them were dead. And it brought back memories. It also brought back Thanksgiving. For us who are alive, we're not better than them, but it's the grace of God that has kept us. So it also rekindled in us that once we continue to do these things, I believe that as we metamorphose, it will also become like a charity where we remember the families of those who have passed and other people that we never even knew.
Friendship is key, especially the older ones. When you're growing up as kids, nobody knew where we would be 20 years, 50 years down the line, or even up to 60 years. But here we are, We just have to continue to be good to one another. And to the younger ones, they need to understand that friendship is not for the moment, it's a lifetime thing. And a lot of people can benefit from holding on to those good old friends because you share certain values, you share certain virtues at the same time, and that's the only way we can continue to build a nation, a great nation that we want.
This is where you start. You start by basically bringing people back. Okay, quite a number of us left the shores. Left for the US, England, all sorts of places. And we're basically gravitating back up now. And one of the biggest challenges is like linking the next generation. Our kids have basically grown up in different places. So that's where we're starting. We believe that getting that next generation together is the first step. And of course, with regular hangouts like this, we just relieve those shared experiences, and that should basically build to other things.
Highlight of the event was the release of balloons in the air in remembrance of the departed souls. The event also featured live band and music performances, dance, food, and drinks.